Hey, it's Adam Armstrong here, and I'd like to talk to you about why women cheat on men. Now, here's a fact that's going to really grab your attention. And the fact is that 50% of women have cheated at one point or another on a certain man who they were with in a relationship. And some women have cheated more than once. Now, that might come as quite a surprise because very often we think of guys as players or cheaters, whilst the women sit at home and get on with things. But the fact of the matter is, women cheat just as much as men. It's just that very often they're better at covering their tracks and not getting found out. Now, a lot of guys, when they find out that the women have cheated on them, get very angry, and they either get angry at the woman or the man who they've cheated on them with. But as men, if we want to improve in a relationship, we should really be asking the question, what caused our women to cheat? Because I can tell you now for a fact that women only cheat, just like men only cheat, when we're not happy, when we're not content with our relationship. So what are the things that cause women to be unhappy? Well, there's a variety of factors, and there's things inside the bedroom and things outside the bedroom. Let's talk about the things that many guys do wrong outside of the bedroom that contribute towards their women cheating on them. And the first thing we're going to talk about is respect. Now, respect is very important, and it's the foundation of all wildly sexual and fulfilling relationships. And there must be a mutual respect between you and your woman. So don't ever do anything to break your woman's respect unless you want her to cheat on you. Respect is of paramount importance. The second thing is trust. You want your woman to trust you. Now, the easiest way to create trust and maintain trust is to tell the truth. Be a man of your word. Be a man of integrity. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Another thing though, where a lot of guys go wrong, is they start to take their woman for granted. And every woman wants to feel appreciated. So don't fall into that trap of stopping doing nice things for your woman. You know, always do those little things that make her feel appreciated, that show her that you care. Because many women cheat when they feel like they're being taken for granted. And of course they go and cheat with a guy who they feel appreciates them. Finally, let's talk about the emotional connection that you have with your woman. Now, this is a fact. Every woman wants to feel a deep and meaningful emotional connection with her man. But this is an area where many guys struggle. They do not create an emotional connection with their woman. This makes their woman feel distant, and very often women cheat for no other reason other than because they feel like they don't have this deep emotional connection with their man. So make sure that you keep that connection with your woman, and make sure it's something that you work on and something that you aim to improve every day. Don't let it erode over time, because when that emotional connection erodes, that is a definite time when your woman is more likely to cheat on you. Okay, now we're going to talk about the things that many guys do inside the bedroom that contribute or cause their women to cheat on them. Now, here's a fact, and the fact is a simple one, but a very important one that most men don't realise. And the fact is that women love sex, they need sex, they crave sex and they desire sex, but they only want really good sex. You know, women are not like most guys who are happy to just be getting some. Women want great sex. And I know from talking to a lot of people and observing a lot of people's relationships that when the sex is good, it generally takes care of 90% of everything else in the relationship. In other words, when a couple is having really good sex, usually the whole relationship's better. When a couple aren't doing great things in the bedroom, everything else tends to suffer. So the question is, how do you give your woman great sex? Well, you don't do what the average guy does, that's for sure. But here are some things that the average guy doesn't do that you can start doing today that will help you to give your woman great sex. Firstly, you must take control and lead your woman. She wants you to instigate the sex. She wants you to be a man. She wants you to be sexually dominant. In fact, you must be sexually dominant because most women are sexually submissive. Secondly, you must talk dirty. You know, sex is very important for a woman, but it's a very mental experience, and you must stimulate her mind. In the bedroom, you do this with dirty talk. Third thing you must do is to keep the sex interesting. Don't allow it to get boring by doing the same things every time. Instead, make the sex different every time. It doesn't have to be wildly different, but make it different. You know, vary the position or vary the room in the house that you use. Use your imagination. Finally, you got to give her orgasms. Women need orgasms just like men need orgasms, but the fact is that many men fail to give their woman orgasms, and that's a big problem. Believe me when I tell you, many women cheat on their men to find a man who will give them orgasms. You must give your woman orgasms. If you want to discover more about how to make sure your woman never cheats on you and learn how to give her mind-blowing orgasms that'll make her literally addicted to having sex with you every day, go to my website right here and sign up for my free newsletter. When you sign up, I'll send you sexual secrets that most men will never know about how to satisfy their woman in the bedroom. Go sign up right now. It'll only take you about 20 seconds to do, and I'll talk to you on the other side.